Well, good morning to you. Yeah, Monday Mutter time on the Royal Enfield Bear. Just want to stop and show you this. What do you reckon? Look at that. Yeah, we've got full on ploughing, drilling. Yeah, marvellous, eh? Anyway, let's crack on. Yeah, hope you've had a good weekend. I had a disastrous weekend. Everywhere I went, it rained. Yeah, so couldn't do any filming at all this weekend, which is a bit of a shame. Which way shall I go? Oh, I'll go this way. Yeah, it is blowing an absolute hoolie, 40 mile an hour plus winds, so I'll take my chances with the fallen trees and try and avoid the openness. We'll go this down here. Yeah, so where was I? Back to the Mutter. Yeah, so I couldn't do as many miles as I wanted to on the Bear, but I did get out on it a little bit. I will do a video on just about it and why I plumped for this. But I can say I am really enjoying it. It's such good fun, and hopefully it'll be in for its service next weekend. Yeah, and then we'll see a bit more about it on the open road. Yeah. So I've got to say, even at running in speeds, it's an absolute delight. What else was I going to say? Lots of people getting new bikes, but let's crack on with some photos. And of course I'm going to start with Charlie, who sent us more pictures of his new BSA, which is absolutely marvellous. He's thoroughly enjoying, and you saw how easy it was to start and stuff for an old girl. But he also got out on this one. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. He absolutely loves the sound of it. He says there's nothing like getting up and going for a ride on a British bike. The sound, the smell, that's it. The smell from the exhaust, wonderful. And IT, do you remember he went off to see his brother-in-law, something like that, or his son, can't remember, up in down there in New Zealand, but in Queenstown. Sent us some wonderful pictures, and a marvellous picture of like a ski jet submarine. It looks like a shark. Look at that, absolutely unbelievable. That looks like a right hoot in the right conditions. Oh, I tell you what, we've had so much rain over the weekend, and now we've got the wind as well. Anyway, cracking on. Thanks for those, IT, and hopefully you'll be back on your bike shortly. Nigel M, excellent. He got out with his mate. Well, went to Eddie's over at Tadcaster. Eddie's motorcycles, absolutely wonderful. I remember when I'm sure they were in Leeds when I was up there. But then they went on to Sherburn, to the aerodrome. Yeah, Sherburn aerodrome, marvellous. And onto Sherburn Calf. Yeah, absolutely crack it. What a nice ride out. Lovely. And I came across a GT, of course. Yeah, wonderful. And then what did I get? Oh, Ed F, absolutely marvellous. He says little and large, out in Wales. Yeah, little and large. Classic 350 and the BMW GS. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And again, proving that those 350s, they can go with anything, anywhere. Great photos. What else do I want to go? Oh no, I'll go down here. I was going to go up there, and then I saw that car and I thought, oh no, I'll go this way. Then what? Mike H, absolutely marvellous. Mike's back. You know, he's been on holiday. He's back. Glad to get back on his 400X and get out They're in Cheshire. Absolutely marvellous. Cracking bike. Very nearly got one of those XCs. But I just didn't want to wait. In the end I ended up waiting anyway because of the new registration. But there you go, that was my decision, not an unknown quantity, if you know what I mean. Go this way. Then what, Foxy, absolutely marvellous. He was out at Grassington and he came across this, because I mentioned last time about that wonderful old Guzzi. He said, well, look at this one, Tim, I came across this. Yeah, 850 T3, is that, Foxy? I think it's T3, wasn't it? Absolutely marvellous. But everyone's out walking this morning. This time of year around here, people start collecting stuff for Harvest Festival decorations and even Christmas decorations. Yeah, I'll go this way. Then what did I get for? Oh, Lillian. No, I'll tell you what, I'll do Ian Mack first. You know, Fenfield rider. Again, a Bullet, yeah, 350, out with a GS, another little and large. Again, proving those 350s, they can live with everything and anything. Absolutely marvellous. Thanks, Ian. Then of course Lillian. Now, do you remember, I've got quite a few pictures from Lillian. I do like them. She's such a good photographer, but she's doing a tour of churches, so she sent us I'll show some of those today. Yeah, marvellous. Absolutely belting. Now, I mean, the bike, that T100's just marvellous as well, and she stole that from her husband Rob, but I think it is a ploy from Rob, because he bought that VT 750 Honda. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. He sent us a little video, so I'll put that in now as well. It's the bit where, like when it's raining and the rain's just falling on the exhaust and it's psh, you know what I mean, so I'll put that in now. Hopefully that's gone through now. Absolutely marvellous, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that. I also like the pinking of the engine when they cool down, you know, when you've had a right good run. I left my indicator on then. Good job I remembered. Yeah, I really like that when they're doing that pinking sound. You've had a blast and you're sort of all a bit jittery still. But yeah, where now? Oh, Artful, yeah. Art sent us some pictures, and well, he's decided to get out on his RR because it was festival time. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Go out with his daughter Ebony and his partner Sarah. Yeah, that was it. She got a cracking photo of a giraffe as well. But best of all, he did a little video, so I'll put that video on now. Yeah, soon these mutters will become just complete videos of other people's videos. Marvellous. Absolutely belting, eh? Nice bit of nighttime videoing, yeah. Oh, then where? Oh, Timbo, you know, marvellous channel, go and have a look. He's over in Austria, but actually he's been over in the UK, and he came over and test rode the Bantam and a Gorilla. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. He's very impressed with the Bantam, as everyone seems to be. I wouldn't know, I haven't ridden one. So there you go. But he also said now he's rushing back to Austria to tend to his latest acquisition. Yeah, a Honda Vigor. Look at that. Have you ever heard of a Honda Vigor? Yeah, it sounds... Well, I won't go there. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Can't wait to see you do that one up. Absolutely marvellous. Then what? Oh, Bob L. He got out on his excellent Tygo to this place. Yeah, Arco, the first atomic generated lights or something like that. Absolutely marvellous. He said he was going to check to see if he glowed in the dark when he left. Absolutely marvellous. And do you remember back in the day you could actually buy a chemistry set that had uranium in it? Yeah, unbelievable. Try telling kids today. I mean, we could make everything back in the day, couldn't we? Those little, do you remember the little chemistry sets you used to get? Test tubes, Bunsen burner, bit of methylated spirits, and you off cooking, stinking the house out, having your mum shouting at you, what the hell you doing? And a bit of uranium thrown in for good measure. Marvellous. Then what I get? Oh, Nigel M. He sent us a picture on the back of that giraffe. You know, the intellectual giraffe sat on the toilet reading a newspaper. He said, well, I found an intellectual lion. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, but I can believe it more of a lion. Those giraffes, phew, they need a little trilby and a Tommy gun or something like that, I reckon, rather than a newspaper. Marvellous. Then what? Oh, Dave N. He says, couple of pensioners out for a ride. He said, what would you expect them to be riding? Classic 350, Bonneville. No, a Hayabusa and a street triple. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. I do find that funny when you get kids, all they see is you riding a bike and you've got your helmet on and they're telling you to pop wheelies and you're like 80. Absolutely marvellous. Then what? Oh, Motorcycle Down Under. He's been thinking about a new bike. Yeah, is there ever a day goes by when any of us don't think about a new bike? I don't think so. Anyway, he's been out actually looking, and he's quite taken a shine to this. Look, yeah, Yamaha XSR 900. So you'll have to get over to his channel and have a look and see whether he actually buys it or not, or if he goes for something else. Yeah, I'll put a link in, of course. Then what did I get? Oh, Scott W. He got out to Watkins Glen. He said it was a special day because it's where they used to do the Grand Prix. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. You know, with Jackie Stewart, Graham Hill, all that lot. Absolutely marvellous. And it reminded his dad used to take him there all the time. So it's very special for him. And it's not usually open for motorbikes, but they opened it for motorbikes, so he had to go and have a go on his T120, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely marvellous. What a cracking story as well. Then what I get? Oh, Mel, do you remember Mel sent us a load of pictures? I showed some of them last week, that GSX-8R 1100 slab sider and stuff, and a ZX-R4 I think I showed last time. Well, this time we've got a couple of marvellous Yamahas. Can't remember what they are. But Triumph, yeah, Royal Enfield Continental in chrome, I think, And a bike I do fancy, Honda CB404, but the Super Sport, the later one. Do you know the one I mean? Anyway, there's a picture of it, so you'll know what I mean now. Absolutely belted. So, thanks for those, Mel. Yeah, absolutely cracking. And that's about it, apart from Warthog. Warthog sent us another picture of an unusual guzzi. Yeah, look at that one. Absolutely marvellous, eh? This was at the Manx Grand Prix. What a beast. What do you call those? I know all you lot will be shouting at me, and I do know the name. I think we have seen one very similar before, you know, just with a pot that comes straight out the front. I just can't remember right now, but there you go. Cracking photo. Thanks a lot, Mark. And that's about it. Now the weather is set to be all over the place. I am hoping to get to Two Wheel Tuesday. I am hoping to get to Stonham Barns. It is the last Stonham. Old Kit, what do you reckon? Last Stonham? He said, yeah. He said, it's sad, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But the clocks are changing soon, and what do you reckon, Giraffe? He says, yeah, autumn's definitely here time. It is. And we've got all those extra dangers, haven't we? But I'm going to leave it there. If you're out and about, I will see you. If you do get to Stonham, it'd be great to see you there. We're very few of us going at the moment, and there'll be a couple of videos. Yeah, and Colin, yeah, as you know, the weather was shocking, so I guessed you didn't want your Norton to go out. Yeah, marvellous. Anyway, look, if you're out on your bike, ride careful, stay safe, and don't forget to look after your loved ones. And I will catch you in Friday's Mutter, I guess. Ta-ta!